Ethiopian 00, it's ready for taxi.
Ethiopian 500, taxi by Mike 2, enter runway 16, hold short runway 28.
Okay, runway 28 via Mike 2, enter runway 16 and hold short runway 28, Ethiopian 500.
Shannon control, runway vacated, Skydrift 591.
Taxi by Bravo, Hotel 2, hold short, runway 16.
Bravo, Hotel 2, short, runway 16, Skydrift 591.
Control, we're using allow phone TV 74. Which you hold on, will taxi on Bravo 1 to the holding point, request VFR detail in the zone, tracking eastbound to colliding and then route offshore low level. Alpha Whiskey 274, you clear down to the Dublin control zone from Powell, not above 1,500 feet, squawk 6635. Third answer control zone, not above 1,500 feet, squawk 6635, Alpha Whiskey 274, and we're ready for this. Alpha Whiskey 274, your lift is approved, surface wind 120 degrees, 5 knots. It's approved, Alpha Whiskey 274.
Alright, no, across taxi. We can take Charlie to the direction.
Right, I'm on to Charlie Fox, taxi, apron, Charlie, line up runway 17.
And Charlie line up 17, runway 13, Charlie Fox.
Runway 25, California, reduce speed 230 knots, route direct to Nula. 230 knots, and direct to Nula, runway 25, California. Runway 12, Charlie Fox, surface wind 120 degrees, 7 knots, runway 17, takeoff.
Your takeoff 17, runway 12, Charlie Fox.
Shannon control, holding short, runway 16, Skydrift 591.
Ethiopian 5, surface wind 215 knots, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
28, clear for takeoff, Ethiopian 500.
Skydive 591, taxi cross runway 1634, Hotel 1, wing 4, stand 204.
Cross runway 16, link 4, stand 204, Skydrift 591.
Right, now 12, Charlie Fox, this month here, 2,800.
Runway 12, Charlie Fox, identify climb, flight level 210, route direct Sutex.
Direct Sutex, and we change the cruise 190, please.
Runway 12, Charlie Fox, roger, climb, flight level 190.
Cargo 539, request descent.
German Cargo 539, cleared Diggin to Echo landing runway 06.
Diggin to Echo landing to 06, German Cargo 359er.
German Cargo 539, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, German Cargo 539er.
Canada 856, traffic flight level 380, 777, no factor.
Alright, we're looking, 856.
99 Tango descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1016, lead control airspace, no traffic to effect.
Yeah, I just realised I muted the wrong thing.
Sure, 99 Tango.
Right, so
go
as you
ahead,
saw me set up,
Sharmak 99 Tango descent altitude 5,000 feet, no reserved traffic to effect.
as you saw me set up, we're going to go from Newcastle to Bray, head, then to Killiney, then Pigeon House, Chimneys, Houston Station, and on to Dublin.
Head 856, we've got the traffic.
There's Palmerston.
Change your name 556, roger traffic, no factor.
Right.
925 Delta, emergency speed 210 knots.
Clear left, clear right.
210 knots on 925, got female.
Hey Wallace, how you doing?
Shamrock 99 Tango, what does speed G50
Shamrock 99 Tango, can reduce speed back
And
to
away we go.
0 knots.
G3099.
Yeah, good.
Ethiopian 500, report to crossing altitude.
Ethiopian 500 level or 070.
So we're going to follow the coast up towards Bray. That's Bray head off in a distance.
500, identified, climb flight level 360, route direct exit.
So torque cruise.
Okay, direct exit of the flight 360 using 500.
Dice Shannon, poco che prima Sierra, you would be contacted.
Golf Kilo, Echo Lima Sierra, part of the airport.
It's from Lockheed Martin, Walrus. It's Prepare 3D. It's from Lockheed Martin. Yeah.
I was there to Shannon as Isle, government staff.
Golf Lima Sierra, Squawk 661.
661 is well, so, yeah.
Right, so we're following the coastline and the rail tracks. I'm going to call Shannon there now.
Golf Lima Sierra, identified report to maximum altitude en route.
Number 175 is the possible to go from this, yeah.
Shannon now 54 is in area, so option will be low level below 500 feet for about 20 minutes. Half Whiskey 274, report returning back to Galdano. The report on the return of Whiskey 274.
Shannon Control, good evening. Helicopter Echo New Cherry Mike Tango airborne off Newcastle. We're routing Bray Head for a full stop Dublin.
Echo India Charlie Mike Tango, Shannon, good evening. Charlie Equity Dublin Control Zone via Bray Head, not above 1,500 feet, VFR QNH 1018.
QNH 1018 cleared enter the control zone via Bray Head, Helicopter Echo Mike Tango, and just for reference we're going routing Bray, Killiney, Pigeon House, Houston Station for Dublin.
Echo Mike Tango, Roger. Traffic information is a Air Corps helicopter operating in Bray, not above 500 feet.
Copy Echo Mike Tango, we'll keep a lookout.
Roger 25 Golf Lima, descent altitude. Golf Lima, Sierra,
and that's our clearance into the zone.
Altitude 5,000 feet. Radar services terminates, no traffic. Correction, one item of traffic is an Airbus A320 establishing localizer for runway 26. That's copied, identified that now, QNH 1016, 25 Golf. Golf Lima, Sierra, time flight level 70.
Level 7.
1925 Delphine report, localizer established for runway 26. Report for localizer 26, primary, back off the wheel. Shannon Control.
Don't know why it's not showing.
Re-review flight level 3.
Yes. Right, well we're going to go around Bray Head anyway.
113 Shannon Control, good evening, identified, maintain flight level 380, clear direct to Gifty.
There was a good few people on frequency last night.
Roger, direct speed, maintain 380, 113.
Right, so we're going to go around Bray Head.
She won't be Shannon Control.
Oh, it was Carl.
GPS flight start, how should we start it? I can move over start to Pelly, but it's not coming up as much as possible for heading.
Golf Lima Sierra, Roger, continue on your present heading.
Present heading, go from the chair, thanks.
We're now 12 Charlie Fox 2, text 1, arrival landing runway 28, report ready for descent.
Right, so there's a Pigeon House chimneys off the distance.
Then start over 66 Bro, and rest visuals for runway 28 very much.
Still following the railway.
Right now 12 Charlie Fox, Roger, you can expect the visual for runway 28.
He said there was traffic around here, didn't he? Okay, so that's Bray off to our left.
Shamrock and Tiger established Desert 26. Shamrock and Tiger descend 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 26, report 4 miles.
Oh, traffic's off there, 5 miles.
Shamrock and Tiger approach 26, reporting 4 miles.
Shamrock Killiney ahead of us.
Is after clock range 5 miles. He's operating out of 500 feet offshore.
Okay, traffic copy, keep your lookout, Echo Mike Tango.
2 Charlie Foxtrot, request descent.
Rhino 12 Charlie Foxtrot, descend flight level 130.
0 Rhino 12 Charlie Fox.
I don't see him in a... He's off there.
Cargo 539 descent altitude.
Yeah, just on his tonight. Ciaran has his pre-exam,
from Alpine.
so we're trying to give him as much variation as we can tonight.
Descend 3,000 feet, connection 017 from.
So like he's obviously going to get the standard VATSIM pilots that are going to fly in commercially. So he just needs a couple of us to do a couple of VFR stuff, helicopter stuff.
Came for another 856 as well for the Steve Monitor Unicom 122. That's my flight.
Right, so this is Kildare, and
Monitor
we're going to
Unicom,
route
thank
to
you
the
for your help.
Pigeon House
Aircraft
chimneys.
856.
Sherman, and then Tango 2 miles. Sherman, and Tango runway 26, clear on surface wind.
Well, his C1 exam will be mostly
190 degrees.
make sure he can handle all positions, even on his own, from ground up. So.
Run 85 Golf Lima, established load line 26.
Run 25 Golf Lima, reduce your speed 160, correction 180 knots, descent altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 26, report 4 miles.
Right, so this is Kildare.
180 to 3,000, cleared ILS 26, report 5 miles, down near 25 Golf Lima.
So we're just going to go over Dunleary Harbour and then... No, he won't be taking emergencies. Emergencies are the part of it. The traffic is... straight off. That's fine.
With the other traffic to
I don't actually know how to explain.
Traffic use currently
I'd probably try IFR. You might. I think we're kind of sorting out the VFR stuff. Right, so we're done nearly routing to the Pigeon House chimneys. And we're cleared into the zone. The traffic is well behind us now. See if we keep the torque
Runner 25 Golf Lima.
between 30 and 40, and just with variation in our pitch. So
Runner
if we go
3
down,
running 25 Golf Lima.
if I pitch down about 10, we
Runner
should
1
keep
2 Foxtrot VATSIM Flight level 70.
should keep it level.
Yeah, level 70
So-
right now with 35.
So pitch down around 10 degrees, keep torque about 35, 40, and then keep it level.
Alpha stand 1.
So it's not too much effort, just pitch it up to 5,
Backtrack
climb,
26 onto Alpha stand 1.
pitch it down to 15, descend. And Shannon, helicopter Mike Tango, we're just approaching the Pigeon House. We're going tracking the Liffey westbound towards Houston.
Alpha Mike Tango, Roger. No information is the Alpha Whiskey operating of the bay, no factor.
It's copy that Mike Tango, we call you overhead Houston Station.
Runner 25 Golf Lima is miles. Runner 25 Golf Lima, continue approach traffic in the backtrack. Continue running Golf Lima.
Sir, it's Dublin Harbour.
From our command at Tango expedite vacating, please.
If you took off from Baldon,
Did I think
no, I'd call him on the ground. Right, so we're just going to track it west along the river till we get to Houston Station. Hey Royale, how you doing? So there's the Aviva, and Croke Park is off there to the right.
Runner 25 Golf Lima.
So there's the Aviva down there. And Croke Park's just out of view.
Runner
to
25
us.
Golf Lima, go around, go around, acknowledge. Go around, Runner 25 Golf Lima.
Right, so it's coming over to City Centre.
Apologies,
It's
I
Croke
don't
Park. Hey Simon, how you doing? Right, so we're coming up on Houston Station. There's Canal, there's Baldon off in the distance. There's Leinster House, Government House below. What am I, 1500? Yeah, I should be outside of...
German cargo 539 localizer established.
We have Mountjoy Prison prohibited airspace. I think that's 1000. No, 600 feet minimum.
German cargo 539, thank you.
But it doesn't have anything for Government House.
7 knots, runway 06.
For 1500 feet anyway. It's not dangerous, Simon. It's only dangerous in the wrong hands.
German cargo 539.
Right, so you can probably see the train tracks here in the distance.
Runner 25 Golf Lima, stop behind the 3000
So that's Houston Station right down there.
Stop time 3000, Runner 25 Golf Lima.
Yeah, Rogheads.
Runner 25 Golf Lima, you can set up for an ILS approach runway 26 and report final. Okay, we will fly the standard mess and then report established Runner 25 Golf Lima.
Right, so that's Houston Station just down there. And Shannon, helicopter Echo India Mike Tango, we're overhead Houston. We're looking to track transit to Phoenix Park, join the M50 for set down at Dublin. So the airport's out there.
So Mike Tango weather clearance limit is no further north than the M50.
Okay, clearance limit no further north than the M50, Echo Mike Tango.
Runner 12 Charlie Foxtrot, redirect Lackmore. It's Lackmore, I know, Charlie Fox.
Right, so we're just going to go over the Phoenix Park. There is a restriction on Phoenix Park, 1,000 feet, we're 1,300. So for anybody who's not Irish, this is where the President's residence is, and the American Embassy, which I don't think are modelled, probably for obvious reasons. So we're cleared through the Phoenix Park, where we have to be at or above 1,000 feet. And that's the M50 off in the distance, I believe.
Ryanair 12 Charlie Foxtrot descends up to 3,000 feet, QNH 1018.
1018, descend to 3,000 feet, Ryanair 13 Charlie Fox.
Golfing this, yeah, request 8,000.
Golfing Sierra, climb flight level 80.
Bring it back down to 1,500. Sarah's airfield off. There's Palmerston roundabouts over there. I think this is it here. Hey Keaton, how you doing? It's lovely. It's very, very, very easy to fly. I have to make a right turn here, but as I said, you keep the torque around 35, pitch down 15, bit of a descent. Keep it at 5, and keep her level. 10 for level, 5 for a climb, and 15 then for a bit of a descent. Keep steady around 70 knots. Right, so we're following the M50, and our clearance limit is no further north, so we have to stay south of the M50. Bring it down to 1,000 feet. Yeah, no worries, Keaton.
Ryanair 12 Charlie Fox field is in place.
Ryanair 12 Charlie Foxtrot, roger. Traffic information is a helicopter holding south of the M50, 1,100 feet. Runway 28 are clear from. The surface wind is 210 degrees 5 knots.
Yeah, it is.
Report the traffic
Nobody
inside
else.
here, land runway 28 Ryanair 12.
I actually have the traffic turned off. I don't think it looks nice in P3D. It looks way better in X-Plane, obviously. Right, so our clearance limit is south of the M50. Can't go north of the M50. And I'm pretty sure you just said there's somebody landing on 28.
Mike Windy Charlie Mike Tango, hold the traffic information via Ryanair 737 on the ILS. Correction on the visual for runway 28.
Okay, let's copy. We'll hold south of the M50, traffic copy, Echo Mike Tango. And Shannon, for the planning, we're looking across 1028 and set down light aircraft Park Bravo.
Echo Mike Tango,
German cargo flight 39er vacant 06 on Charlie, requesting on the 39er.
German Cargo 539 XC Charlie Delta apron for stand 39.
So he said there's somebody landing on
Charlie
28.
Delta apron stand 39er German cargo 539er, thanks.
Is he on the traffic? Oh, he's just coming over the coast.
Alright, no, 12 Charlie Fox has the traffic south of the field in place.
Alright.
No 12 Charlie.
Make right hand orbit. Shannon, Echo Mike Tango, we're going to right hand orbit present position.
Charlie Mike Tango, A firm, and hold your present position. Once that traffic lands, I'll get you across.
It's copy Echo Mike Tango. It's a little sim. Well, we'll just orbit here until he lands. Oh yeah, there he is. The Alabeo isn't the worst aircraft for landing. I've had worse. I've wasted money on worse. So you should probably see him landing here now. Oh yeah, there he is. He's about touchdown.
Echo Charlie Mike Tango, traffic information is a PC9, currently 1,600 feet, cruising for a base runway 28.
Guys, copy, keep a lookout for traffic at my tango.
Alright, 25 Coffee, my local lines are stop 2612 Heli.
On the 25 Golf Lima, runway 2 clear on surface wind 200 degrees at 4 knots.
25 Golf Lima.
India Charlie Mike Tango cleared to cross the active runway 28, report vacating and setting down at aircraft light Park Bravo.
Okay, cleared across 1028, call setting down light aircraft Park Bravo. Echo Mike Tango. Right, so we're cleared across 1028. That's landing traffic just after landing.
Runway 12 Charlie.
Just make sure, yeah, approach is clear.
Runway 12 Charlie Fox, taxi Bravo, Hotel 2, cross runway 1634, Hotel 1, link 4, stands 125.
Hotel cross 16, link 4, 125.
We'll say hello to Cahill. Hi Cahill.
Hi John.
Right, so we're going to set down light aircraft Park Bravo just to the north. Jesus, don't say that. That's why I'm glad I'm in a 66. Right, as you can see, I got rid of the jerry rig Dublin that I had in before because it was causing issues with Orbex. Right, now the fun part. So as you can see, the parking stands here to our right. Well, parking stands-ish. And we are down.
And Shannon, good evening, Weston 6529, Antoine Dublin, Bond 777, ferry on stand 111 Charlie, request for clearance to short information Charlie. Point star 6529, you're clear to Shannon, Pally 5 on departure, runway 28.
How much fuel do I have?
6650.
I still have a good bit of fuel.
Clear to Shannon, Pally 5 on departure off 28, no squawk 6650 for Weston 6529.
Right, so we get a plan together.
6529, we're back right to port ready.
Right, where do we go to next? Let's go to Weston. Yeah, we'll go to Weston.
You got coffee with a black. Black of stand number 2. Please stand 2 around 95 coffee.
Yep. So Dublin.
Shannon Control, good evening. R254 holding point runway 23 at Baldonnell. Request on standby for departure.
We're going to
Our
Palmer's
first
down, so
waypoint is Heli.
Pelig.
Irish 254 cleared to Shannon via Heli. After departure climb full altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 6600.
M50 Palmerstown, then Weston.
R254, we're cleared to Shannon via Pelig. Start climb 5,000 feet, squawk 6600, and just be advised, Shannon is our destination, but we'll be conducting a patrol down the west coast beforehand.
Sorry from Shannon is your destination, my apologies. Your reback is correct and confirm ready for departure?
Right.
We'll be ready in approximately 2 minutes, R254.
Right, so Dublin to Weston.
Question 2.4.
Yeah, 1 second.
Whiskey 2.4, go ahead.
We're finishing our area of operation, currently 1,600 feet. We're tracking directly for Athlone Custom Barracks. Their final destination.
Whiskey 274, Roger, not above 1,500 feet in the Dublin Control Zone, QNH 1018, no traffic to effect.
101, not above 1,500, Whiskey at 274.
That should have worked. And Shannon, Echo Nichari Mike Tango Light Aircraft Park Bravo Dublin, looking for VFR to Weston. We'd like to route M50 Powerscourt, direct west.
Echo Mike Tango, Shannon, just on that.
Shannon Control R254, we're ready for departure.
Just have to wait our turn. Right, indications all normal.
Shamrock 99 Tango, stand 1 at Knockriff, requesting effort clearance to Court. Shamrock 99 Tango, Roger, standby number 1, Ciaran, break Irish 254D, surface wind 210 degrees at 5 knots, runway 23, you're clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 23, Irish 254.
Is there somebody on runway?
Mike Tango, apologies about the delay, can you just confirm your routing for me again, please?
Yeah, no worries. It's M50 Powerscourt, direct west.
Ciaran, Mike Tango, Roger. Cleared Weston. After departure, routing by the M50 to Powerscourt, not above 1,500 feet in the zone, squawk 7,000.
Okay, cleared Weston, routing by the M50 Powerscourt, direct west, and squawking 7,000. I could Ciaran, Mike Tango.
Ciaran, Mike Tango, read back is correct, ready for lift.
Hey, firm, we're fully ready now. Welcome, Mike Tango.
Echo Mike Tango, lift approved, surface wind 210 degrees, 5 knots.
Lift approved, Echo Mike Tango. Just confirm, cleared cross 1028.
Echo Mike Tango, firm, cleared cross runway 1028, and report vacated.
Cleared cross 1028, call vacated, Echo Mike Tango.
Center 2560, 2560, readability 5. Shannon Center 2560, request to standby. 2560, number 2 for clearance, standby. Shamrock 99 Tango, you're cleared to Cork after departure be runway 26. You're cleared left hand turn direct Gorman. Climb initially to altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 6602. Shamrock 622, correction, Shamrock 99 Tango, cleared runway 26, after departure left turn direct Gorman. Push climb 5,000, squawking 6602.
500 feet, bring it back up to 5 degrees.
Short down and Tango, reback is correct.
Golf Whiskey Lima Tango Sierra, radio chat.
Golf Lima Sierra, readability 5.
Roger, Golf Tango Sierra.
Shannon, helicopter, Echo Mike Tango, we're clear 1028 and just routing by the M50 now.
Heli Charlie Mike Tango, Roger, report Palmerstown.
Call you Palmerstown, Echo Mike Tango.
White Star 6529, request pushing there.
White Star correction 6529, pushing start approved.
Star 6529.
Connie 560, cleared Stansted, begin to Alpha departure runway 06. Initial climb altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 6675. Stansted, begin to Alpha departure runway 06. Initial climb 5 feet and squawk 6675.
Right, so we're going to route by the M50, Palmerstown, roundabout, Dark Weston.
08 from the back is correct and report ready for push and start QNH 1017.
And leaving Dublin behind.
Rescue 274, Liberty Dublin will be based, correction, will be a flight information service, no traffic to effect. Irish 254, report passing on.
Irish 254 just levelling out at 5,000 feet.
Irish 254, plan maintain flight level 180.
Plan maintain flight level 180, Irish 254.
Shannon Centre, good evening. Camera 186, touchdown 405. Airbus A320, work information Charlie. Request IFR clearance to London.
Climb to 1,000.
Shamrock 186 for clearance contact approach 1.1.
So as you can hear, Ciaran's pretty busy on frequency, but he's handling it like a champ.
Contacting clearance 121, camera 186.
Right, so we're just coming up and pop.
Echo India Charlie Mike Tango contact Dublin 1.1.
Dublin 21-1, Echo Mike Tango, cheers here.
Shamrock 99 Tango, to start.
Voice 5, correction launch and call in Fagan.
Shamrock 99 Tango, request start.
99 Tango startup approved QNH 1016.
Still approved 99 Tango.
Ethiopian 500 overhead Dogo, radar services terminates Monarchy Unicom 122 Destin. Have a good flight to Washington. Bye bye.
Alright, over to Unicom, Ethiopian 500. Have a great night.
Did I change?
Be ready 11 Monarch, radar services terminates Monarchy Unicom 122 Destin. Have a good flight. Bye bye.
Wait, did I use...
Speedbird 1 radar services Monarchy Unicom 122.
That didn't change.
Good evening, Delta 1190 Heavy. We're southeast of Court level at 360.
Delta 1190, squawk 6634.
Yeah, okay. It's weird it didn't change in the GPS. Dublin approach, good evening. Helicopter Echo New, Charlie Mike Tango. We're just coming up in Palmerstown, routing to Weston. Not above 1,500 feet, squawking VFR.
Mike Tango, leaving them approach. You can route direct the field, report overhead, no known traffic to affect.
Hey, clear to Weston, Coy overhead, no traffic to affect. Yeah, come on, Tango. Right, there's Weston off in the distance.
Mike Tango, just confirm your intentions once you reach Weston.
Be setting down a Weston temporary flight plan closure, and we'll advise you intentions after Weston. Come on, Tango.
Come on, Tango, roger.
Don't forget either, guys, I'll plan on controlling in the morning for the group flight Northern Ireland. They're doing a simulator flight in their full motion simulator tomorrow morning for charity, so should be doing that I think about 8 o'clock in the morning. And approach Mike Tango Weston in sight. Hey Packers.
Mike Tango, you are clear to set down at Weston, report on the ground. Savers in Dublin, 210 degrees, 5 knots.
Okay, clear set down, Coy on the ground, temporary flight plan closure, Mike Tango. Super speedy PC-12, nice. Oh, blue screen. Ouch. Right. Go to next. What's close? Okay, we're going to go to... I'm probably going to butcher the name now. Gorman Grange. Echo India Golf November. Gorman Grange. Golf November. Direct. Echo India Golf November. Right, I'm not taking R22 all the way across the country. I have the scenery, it's just not in the GPS. And where is it on here? Oh. Yeah, we're going to go to Nace. EIKH. So, yeah, it's around Nace. I think it's around there. So we do. That's what we're going to go after is Kildare. So I'm going to put in Kildare in here now. So EIWT. And approach helicopter Echo India Charlie Mike Tango and Weston looking for clearance. We're going to route via Nace to Gorman Grange. Yeah, I could do it, but...
Echo Mike Tango, Dublin first side, just repeat please.
Echo India Charlie Mike Tango, look for VFR clearance leaving the Weston zone, transit the R15 for... Gorman Grange, Echo India Golf November.
Echo Mike Tango, no problem. You are clear to transit the R15. For the moment, not above 1,500 feet. No known traffic, no known or observed traffic in the R15 to affect you at the moment, and you are clear to fly direct to Grange.
Okay, copy clear Weston Grange, clear transit R15 at about 1,500 feet. And no known or observed traffic to affect Echo Mike Tango, and we're fully ready for lift now. How are we looking on fuel? There we go.
Echo Mike Tango, seems I still connect winds for Weston. The winds at Dublin, 210 degrees, 5 knots, clear lift.
2105, clear lift, Echo Mike Tango. Right. Nine F, right. Just get a bit of altitude. Right, set the power, 1,000 feet. And approach check my tango, we're going to be exiting the R50 to the south via Nace.
Charlie Tango, probably connected to the R50 to report overhead Nace.
Call you over Nace, second Mike Tango.
Dublin approach, good evening, Irish 254 with you, flight level 80, routing inbound for the ILS Yankee at Baldonway 11.
Irish 244, good evening, Dublin approach, continue descent. Correction, altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Down to 50. Down to altitude 5,000 feet with QNH 1015, Irish 254.
Irish 244, just confirm you are inbound descent to fix for ILS 11.
A farm, Irish 254.
How come it didn't work? Not even any link came through. Oh, I'm above 1,500 feet. I don't know why it's not coming up Royale. What if it my end?
And Dublin approach, Irish 254, we are about 5 miles away from the intermediate fix. Can we continue our descent down to 2,000 feet, please?
Irish 244, I firm descent altitude 2,000 feet, cleared on left approach runway 11, report established.
And 6 feet, and can we conduct this approach visually, please?
No problem, clear
No,
visual approach
CR15.
runway 11, report runway insight.
So
Clear for the visual
R15
approach runway 11 and we'll report when inside Irish 254.
below 3,000 feet controlled airspace. So I think that's an ace off in the distance. Royale, you need to post the link again.
Irish 244, be advised, helicopter operating just south of the approach shouldn't be a problem, just keep an eye out.
Irish 254, roger, we're looking out for the traffic.
Charlie Mike Tango, be advised, Boeing 737-800 on visual approach runway 11 at Baldonald should be no effect.
That's copy, keep a lookout and monitor decals, second Mike Tango. Yeah, we're gonna move you off 15
we have
now.
Irish 254 can get the weather for O'Donnell surface in Dublin, 210 degrees flight now. So runway 11, directly to land.
Land runway 11, Irish 254, field in sight and traffic in sight, Alpha 1 o'clock.
So minimum altitude after an ace is going to be 2,500 feet, so we're going to be leaving controlled airspace. Oh, very nice.
Shamrock 186, ready for pushing.
Shamrock 186, contact the tower 118.6.
Contacting tower 118.6.
And approach check my Tango, we're just leaving the R15 now via Nace.
I got my Tango perfect directed to the directed field. Service in Dublin 210 degrees 5 knots in there, cleared 2 set down.
Okay, so I'll copy that my Tango and requesting flight information service.
I got my Tango current Ciaran H1018. No, there's air traffic to affect apart from the fella behind you on approach to runway 11 at Balzano. Other than that, no one else to affect.
There's the traffic. Okay, let's copy that my Tango. Call you on the ground at Grange Gorman for a temporary flight plan closure.
I got my Tango, roger.
Right, so the airspace sector we're entering is the R16. Minimum altitude is 2,500 feet, so if I stay below 2,500 feet, I'll be outside controlled airspace. But I don't think the R16 is active anyway. There is traffic heading into Baldonald, but he's way off behind us. Right, so just going to turn to Grange Gorman now. The wind's after picking up. Right, so there's Grange Gorman in the distance. Start descending into it. I don't think there's much facilities here, but once to Kildare.
And Dublin approach R54 on the ground at Baldonald runway vacated.
Irish 254, taxi on the choice, report on stamps.
Taxi standard choice and will report on standard 254.
Jeez, it's a very short runway, isn't it? Right, we'll just set down over by the hangar. Well, looks like it's a lot of gliding planes we hear. Right. So this is Grange, Gorman, Grange, I don't know what the hell it's called. But we go to our next, which is just there. It's going to be routing north. Right. So this is Grange, Gorman, Grange. Looks like it's a glider place. C23. Yeah, still do. Right, so let's head off. And we'll pick up a southerly track. I'm not. And approach helicopter echo near Ciaran Mike Tango. We're airborne off Grange, Gorman, routing south to Kildare, requesting flight information service.
Tango, Roger, flight information service, going clear of controlled airspace, unknown or observed traffic to effect, and QNH still 1018.
Flight information service, no known or observed traffic to effect, will remain clear of controlled airspace, Mike Tango.
And Dublin approach R65 Brandon Sound.
244 close time 5-0.
So the block of airspace we're in, the R16, is controlled airspace above 2,500. So if we stay below 2,500, we'll remain clear of controlled airspace. And approach, just for your information, we're going to be setting down a Kildare temporary flight plan closure again, and we'll call you with intentions.
Echo White Tango, copy.
Good evening, Irish 135 Victor, actually a case request I recommend is Shannon's witness filed.
Irish 153 Victor, good evening, coming up per out, standby.
Where the book?
So should we Kildare in about 5 minutes less?
Irish 153 Victor, you are clear to
Clear.
Shannon, Alpha 23, departure runway 11, to climb
Yeah.
5,000 feet,
4
squawk
minutes.
6633. We are clear to Shannon filed via the Alpha 23 departure runway 11, 5,000, and then we are squawking 6633, Irish 135 Victor. Irish 153 Victor, all correct, advise ready. Advise ready, Irish 135 Victor.
Three minutes out. There it is. And Dublin approach, can we get a surface wind check, Dublin?
Right, I've in Dublin 210 degrees 4 knots.
Copy that, my tank, nice.
Good evening, Dublin approach, shock to Number Papa, with you descending first left sure for Powerscourt 1 kilo around the road tree. Shannon to November Papa, good evening, Dublin approach, continue, confirm Bagzo 1 Lima arrival, landing runway 28. We have Bagzo 1 Lima arrival, landing runway 28, Shannon to November.
Don't actually know if there's a helipad here. It's probably not. Hey Harry, how you doing? Yeah, just going on a little sightseeing tour of the small airfields. Is there a helipad? I see a helicopter. Oh, we sat down over the helicopter. Whew. That's a very narrow runway. It's in Robinson 66 or 66. There is helipads. We overshot that. Okay. Come back around. There is another R66 here.
Shannon to November Papa, descend flight level 120. Descend for 120, Shannon to November Papa.
Right.
Irish 153 Victor, Balbon Tower is now online. You can contact him on frequency 123.5. Bye bye.
Who was that for? Was that for me? Oh yeah, it was for me. But I'm just trying to plan where we're going to go to next. Right, we're going to do two more legs. We're going to go from Kildare here to Powerscourt, and then Powerscourt back to Newcastle. So, Equindia Papa Tango is here. I don't think it is.
Shannon 2 November Papa, descent flight level 80.
November 80, Shannon 2 November Papa.
We see if Powerscourt's here. Ah, it's not. I left Newcastle, Dublin, Weston to Grange, Gorman to Kildare here, and I'm going to go to Powerscourt and then back to Newcastle. Court in the GPS, but we have a sneaky suspicion where it is. Yeah, long trip. Go to map. So we have a sneaky suspicion it's around here. So flight plan USR 001, let's put that in. Just make sure. Yeah. It's near the Lusat intersection, so. Lift here and move back that way. Yeah, we'll see, Patrick. I might do an IFR flight internally if there's still ATC on. Just got to about 1,000 feet, bring the power back. There we go. So we're going to have to go through the Wicklow Mountains. Should be a bit scenic. I say flight time should be more than 15 minutes.
Irish 153, Victor contact, Valdow Tower 123.5, bye-bye. Contact announced, 13, preserve PTA, the Brigadier Get over for Irish 135 here. Irish 153, Victor, just confirm frequency 123.5. 123.5, Irish 135, Victor, thanks. Bye.
At Dublin approach helicopter, Equindia Ciaran Mike Tango, we're airborne to Kilrush. Routing easterly towards Powerscourt, skulking VFR 7000, and we're 1,200 feet.
Mike Tango, copy, once again remain clear controlled airspace. There is one item of traffic approximately 15 miles near 12 o'clock position altitude 3,000 feet.
Okay,
oil and vacuum H1018.
Ciaran H1018 traffic copied, and we'll call you setting down a Powerscourt Echo in Charlie Mike Tango.
I will Charlie Mike Tango.
So let's make sure we're not going through any airspace. R16, 3,500 feet is the
November Papa, say again.
floor, so we're below that.
Shannon Mark 2 November
We're
Papa.
definitely good outside here, so.
Remain on the bags of 1 Lima horizon.
But I'd say we'd have to climb to get over these mountains anyway.
Shannon 2 November Papa confirm on the bags of 1 Lima arrival.
Yeah, I think so. What happened was we're going on board straight for we're heading 220, something like breakfast here, of course, I don't know.
Okay, Shannon 2 November Papa, when I cleared you the bags of 1 Lima arrival, I expected you to stay on the bags of 1 Lima arrival. If you required vectors, I needed you to tell me you required vectors before you started flying vectors. Shannon 2 November Papa, turn left heading to, correction, turn left heading 100 degrees.
Left to 100 degrees.
There's the traffic. He was on about 700 feet above. So opposite direction, 400 feet above. So he's probably out there
Shannon
somewhere.
2 November Papa, descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1018.
3,000 feet and QNH 1018. Mark 2 November Papa.
Which overhead, Jay? Baldonnel, we're just... No, we're going to be well south of Baldonnel. We're below controlled airspace, so... Oh, I've already been to Dublin. Jeez, James, yeah, I was at Dublin about an hour and a half ago. Ah, there he is. Ah, yeah, there he is. And approach helicopter Echo Mike Tango, we're visual to traffic off our right side.
Hey, sorry, Mike Tango, Roger, I don't frequency those, so just keep an eye out from.
Yeah, he's passing opposite direction, just off our right side, shouldn't be a factor.
Charlie Mike Tango, Roger.
Jeez, he actually came up quicker than I thought.
Radio check. 5 by 5.
What's our time for the waypoint? 12 minutes.
Shamrock 2 November Papa, turn right heading 190 degrees.
Reference 190.
Shamrock 2 November Papa, continue right heading 275 degrees.
Continue right for 275 degrees.
So, yeah, what facilities are our powers? We'll find out when we get there.
Grand online.
Right, so looks like we're going to be going over the Wicklow Mountains. Are we on fuel? Half a tank. Or Dublin Mountains, whatever, Graham. Wicklow Mountains, Dublin Mountains, it's all the same. It's all the same to me anyway. Shit, GPS is going nuts.
November Papa, turn left heading 260 degrees, clear light approach runway 28 for service.
We're actually 2-0 report established for 2-8. Smart 2-0 Papa.
Is Glendalough around here somewhere? Oh, is it updated? I still haven't updated to 4.2.
Shamrock 2 November, thanks. Contact the tower 118 FML6. Good night.
Tower 118 working on.
What I want is Carnado to release the F50. What? The full installer? Jesus. But sure, 4.2 didn't bring any stability improvements, did it? Or performance improvements? It looked like it was mainly a VR thing. Yeah, I know, Graham, I'll definitely check it out. Oh, you're in TeamSpeak, hang on. Hey Robin, how you doing? Alright, so Powerscourt should be off here to the right somewhere. I'll have to keep a lookout. So it looks like it's Bray off in the distance. I've got a feeling it's going to be on the other side of this hill. It's not in the GPS, but I put in a rough direction where it should be. Oh, there it is, right in front of me, jeez. Wow. Is there even a building here? Or is it just a strip? God, it's a very strange place to put an airfield. No, there's not even a... It's not even a building here, just trees at the very end. And we're down. Right, last place, we're going to go back to Newcastle. We're going to go via Bray. Bray, and then
with you descending to 8,000 feet.
Newcastle.
Descending through 13, flight level 130 with speed 300.
I wasn't too far. I was actually, my user created waypoint was only 3,000 feet away.
Ryanair 557 approach being identified on handover from Shannon. Your number 1, pilot runway 16, information echo current.
Right.
Please VAXO heading 2553. Please VAXO heading 255 degrees right up.
I somehow think you can't come in from that way, but train probably has something to do with that anyway. Right. At Dublin approach, helicopter Echo Ciaran Mike Tango airborne off Powerscourt. We're routing back to Newcastle via Bray.
Echo Mike Tango approach, roger, that's copied. You're clear to enter the Dublin control zone to the south. Not above 1,500 feet initially, the Dublin QNH 101.
Clearance to zone at above 1,500 feet, 1018, copied. Echo Mike Tango. We call you outbound for Newcastle. So that's the N11 below us. Here's Killiney in the distance, Hoth in a further distance, Pigeon House. So as you can see, we did the grand circle. Oh, not about 1500.
Right at Dublin approach right entry Alpha Charlie on a heading of 270 250 knots.
3 Alpha Charlie approach, good evening, identified. Number 2, ILS approach, runway 16, information, echo current, continue presently.
Continue present heading with number 2 for the ILS, runway 16, right entry Charlie.
Right, so that's Bray ahead to the right. Bray Beach. So we're going to follow the rail. We're going to follow the train tracks.
Ryanair flying descend to altitude 3,000 feet, still in QNH 1018.
Hello, 3,000 feet, QNH 1018, right at Powerscourt.
Right, so there's the train tracks. So we'll just follow the coastline now, back to Newcastle.
Ryanair 3 Alpha Charlie, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, still in QNH 1018.
Descend 5,000, QNH 1018. Ryanair 3 Alpha Charlie.
And approach helicopter.
Ryanair 3 Alpha Charlie, turn left, heading. Ryanair 3 Alpha Charlie, turn left, heading 260 degrees.
Left heading 260, Ryanair 3 Alpha Charlie.
Hey Lou, how are you doing? On approach helicopter, Echo Ciaran Mike Tango, we've left the control zone to the south via Bray, routing Greystones for Newcastle, flight information service.
Echo Mike Tango, that's copied, no known or observed traffic to affect your routing. You can report setting down in Newcastle.
Okay, call you down in Newcastle, flight plan closure, Echo Mike Tango. Right, so that's Greystones. Newcastle should be just up around the bend. So that should be Newcastle off in the distance up there.
Ryanair 557, turn right 280 degrees, descend altitude 2,000 feet.
2000 feet, heading 30 degrees.
Alright, there's Newcastle is just in the distance. It's not bad actually, we left with 70%, we're just under 50% fuel. Did about...
Ryanair 557, turn left.
Hour and a half?
250 degrees.
No, actually 2 hours. We've been flying for 2 hours. Right, so that's the runway Newcastle up ahead. Getting a kick from the wind.
Ryanair 557, turn left, heading 190 degrees, cleared islands, approach runway 06, report 7.
Turn left, heading 190 degrees, we're calling when it's still cruising runway 16.
Right, so there's the runway. There are the hangars.
Ryanair 557, A from Apologies, are cleared islands, approach runway 16, report 7.
We'll go Ryanair 557.
Oh, did we just hang? Oh, I think we just... Well, that just crashed. Right, I am going to do a flight from Dublin to Cork, as you can see with the scenery. Yeah. Well, that was what? That was a continuous 2-hour stream. So it wasn't bad. I have no idea. I have no idea why it just crashed, but it did. So what I'll do is I'll restart the sim. I'll load up at Dublin, I'd say, and we'll do a flight down to Cork. The weather looks pretty bad, so right. I should be back in about 5 to 10 minutes.